everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 34 of trying a new makeup product every day. So right now my skin is looking so flat. It's all such one color right now, and that's because all I have on is my foundation and my concealer. So what I'm really needing is some bronzer and blush. And today I'm trying out the Ulta Beauty Cool Bronzer and Rose Blush. I got this in an Ulta kind of bonus makeup bag when you spend a certain amount on the Ulta Beauty line. So I'm just going to go ahead and feel them. Here's the bronzer. Oh, it's very powdery. Couldn't really see that on my hand, but it feels soft, it feels powdery. There's a slight shimmer to both of these, but I'm not so sure that the shimmer really comes across once you apply it. Let's go ahead and try the Rose Blush. It's a nice pinky color. Okay, can kind of see that. I feel like there's not a lot of pigmentation to either of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to my face and see what happens. Start out with the bronzer. Taking one of my Bare Mineral brushes, dipping it into this bronzer. Okay. That is giving me some nice color. It's just not super dark, super pigmented at all. Go back in with some more. I like to take my bronzer on my forehead and along the side of my face. Okay, so that color, it's kind of like that orangey brown, but it doesn't look like a super unnatural bronze on my skin. It's just really not giving me a huge amount of color. So here's my bronzed side of my face, and then without it, it's definitely warmed up my skin on this side, but not as much as other bronzers that I've used in the past. Okay, so now that I've added my bronzer all over, it looks like I do have some nice color, a little bit more dimension to my face. I just feel like this bronzer isn't that great. I had to reapply so many times over the same area to really build up some sort of color. It also doesn't look like it has any shimmer. It definitely looks more like a matte type of bronzer. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try out the Rose Blush. I feel like I've learned my lesson when it comes to trying out blushes for the first time of not applying too much at once. So I just went in very lightly right now, and I'm still getting a good amount of pigmentation, a good amount of color, even though I just did it lightly. Okay, I feel like I'm having more success with the blush than the bronzer. This blush is really pretty. It's a nice, soft, matte type of color. Go ahead and add it to the other side of my face. Okay, blush I feel like looks really nice. I'm into kind of a lot of blush. I feel like having a nice flush on my skin just makes me look better, and I feel like this blush in particular does a really good job of making a very pretty effect, very pretty color on my cheeks. Oh my gosh, I just feel like the difference from when before I put on the bronzer and the blush to now, I just have so much more dimension and life in my skin. Oh, so much better. So my final thoughts on the Ulta Cool Bronzer and Rose Blush is that I do really like the rose blush. The bronzer, I feel like it worked on my very pale skin tone today. It helped add some nice color, some depth to my face, but I really had to use a lot of it. I really had to build it up to get any sort of color, and if I was even like at all tanner, I feel like this bronzer wouldn't show up very well on me. So maybe like this bronzer is good if you have very light skin and you don't want a super dark bronzer, but you still want to be able to get that kind of sculpted effect that bronzer can create, then this could be a very good bronzer option. Both of them together gave my skin a very nice healthy glow. It doesn't have any sheen to it, it's matte, but it looks very natural and nice on my skin. It looks smooth, even. So I am happy with the makeup look that I was able to achieve with day 34 of trying a new makeup product every day. Thank you so much for watching my video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that you can see all of the makeup products that I try out every day, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video.